Yeah, man, that's a partition. And the beat got sicker. Yahtzee on this beat. Say, all on this mouth like liquor. Yahtzee, all on this mouth.
Hey guys, on this week's episode of NBA 2K TV, we'll be breaking down all of the action in the My Park Championship and chatting with Trevor Ariza about his badges. So click on this button below to start the show.
Come talk about it and go ha 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 ha.
Yo.
It's the home of the Suns here
fuck
in
is that,
Phoenix,
man?
Arizona. As 2K Sports brings you today's live action from the U.S. Airways Center.
Yeah.
Looking at San Antonio, they took the win in their last game.
I ain't got a
against the
chance to
Sacramento
yet.
Kings. Trading blows in that one, they did win by 3.
Trying to get my nigga nice first.
And a lot of excitement centering around one young player tonight,
85.
folks, as we'll be watching a game that marks the first official NBA start from Lewis.
And it may come as a surprise
Nah,
to
what
some
I'm
people
trying to
see
do,
him thrown into the
I'm trying
fire
to
like
embarrass
this, but
people.
I
Ooh!
don't have any doubt that he's ready.
Without question, he's
Swipe
ready.
him.
And we're going to find out for sure if he's ready. I think he's capable, but you never know how these situations will play out for the player. Sometimes
I'll
young guys
come
can
Let
tense
me
up a
finish
little
my game
bit,
first.
try too hard,
You know, I gotta get
and not
paid and
handle
shit.
the
I gotta get
responsibility
paid.
that comes with this type of opportunity.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup.
Be
Leonard
quiet.
and Duncan are
You
the pair at forward. In the back
playing with my
Parker and
emotions. I don't
Ginobili,
wanna hear
and
nothing
it's
from
Splitter
you.
in at the 5 spot.
Well, it's absolutely incredible when you look at Tim Duncan and see the impact he
Ooh.
continues to have on games at his current age. I mean,
What the
he
fuck?
looks much as he
Give me
did
the ball,
early in
boys.
his career. His game has
Uh-oh.
really withstood the test of time, and I think it's partly due to his conditioning, but his IQ is a big factor. His game has always been one that's been anchored in fundamentals
Told
and
this nigga they
staying
better
close to the
fucking
ground.
guard me.
And so it's San Antonio with it. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And I think, Kevin, you know, they really
tired
showed
of that
how
bad-
important
that
it is to
hard
have a
line
strong bench
data.
performance. You go out on the road, you can't rely on your starters night in and night out. The reserves have to contribute and help them out.
I think we definitely saw that, Steve, throughout the game. They were really tied together as a team. Didn't make any difference who was out on the floor. You'll take every road game win
Come
you
on,
can.
Ginobili.
and They're happy with that one.
Here's Lewis following the basket by Tim Duncan.
Ooh.
And he gets it to go. And it's 6 points for Big Daddy. When you underachieve, nobody is happy. And from the reports from the beat writers, things are starting to get pretty testy among the players.
Well, it certainly seems to be that everybody is a bit on
Give me
edge
in.
with this team. Luckily, winning solves a lot of issues, and they still have the talent to turn things
Give me
around with the big
them.
win here.
Fuck.
Talk about being one of the all-time great stories in the NBA. This kid goes from being undrafted and fighting for a 10-day contract, and now he's a starter for this club.
It's really a story of a guy starting with nothing in the league and fighting his way onto
Oh,
a
hell
team.
no.
And
He
those
made
are
a 3.
always
Time to bust that
really
ass.
inspirational stories. His path to the starting lineup gives hope to everybody playing in or out of the NBA that could possibly be them someday.
Phoenix with the ball. Following the three-pointer by Tony Parker. Lewis against Ginobili. The 11-footer, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
How about this? They're shooting 80% so far. I know it's early, but offensively, they look great.
San Antonio trailing here. Parker left side. In the corner, it's Ginobili. And it's good on the assist by Parker.
Deep ass voice for 110.
Ginobili's got his first bucket of the night.
You know, the Spurs culture really an
You
example
10.
for the
I'm
entire
only
league. And you have to
13.
give a lot of
Shit.
credit to head coach Greg Popovich. He demands accountability and execution while at the
Who
same
the
time
fucking ball?
balancing that with a really great sense of humor and an authentic authentic interest in his players as people, and that goes a long way. And he's got a great leadership team around him. His owner, and general manager, they've been a terrific trio for almost 2 decades now.
Embarrassing these people right there, bro. I goddamn playing. I'm playing against the Suns right now.
And Coach Greg Popovich really gets to know his players and his coaches, Steve. The staff goes on a retreat every offseason where they hang
fucked
out,
up. I'm
watch
playing
tape,
with the
and
Suns.
brainstorm
That's the
ideas.
team I
I
signed
actually
with.
attended one of those
What the fuck? Who the fuck am I playing? I'm playing the Spurs.
a few summers back, and
About to
it was
bust this
fascinating
nigga
watching
Ginobili's
tape with
ass.
the entire staff talking about their team. What a great experience.
The drive by Green. Nobody near Parker. No good
Hey
off the
man,
back of
just
the
fight
rim.
me. Just fight me.
Just
Fuck it.
assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Right with a screen on Leonard. Lewis kicks to Morris.
Why the fuck? Give me the ball
Back
back.
to Lewis.
Give me that screen again.
1:58 left to play in the first. From downtown,
Like
and that one's good.
that. I like
Lewis
that.
got his first bucket
See,
of the game.
that's
He's
how
on
you.
the board
That's
for
how you
three.
work. That's how
Good
you
open
work the
look,
ball
and he
around.
splashes home the 3.
To the
Schwenkel.
inside. It's tipped.
Ooh, give me the ball. Ooh, you know you
To the
want to give
middle.
it to me,
Here's
Thomas.
Lewis.
Boom, Tom.
Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Lewis has got 13.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
And it's Green with the jam.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yeah, that may put a little life back into this team.
You say you need one more person?
Alex Lenz checked in for Wright. Morris
How-
comes in
all
for
right, I
Marquise
gotta
Holmes.
finish the game
Eric
anyway.
Bledsoe's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dragic in for Thomas. San Antonio also making some changes. Matt Bonner, he's checked in for Duncan. Bellinelli comes in for Leonard.
You know who's in this
Mills
party.
for Tony
Daddy's in this
Parker.
party.
Now here's Lewis. 13 points in the game. Another shot. Here's Len. And at last they get
Why
one
you
to
using
fall.
my... I'm trying
Well,
to
they've
say,
done a
nigga,
great
you can
job
put my
getting
slave
into the
name
middle
out
of that
there.
defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, and that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
Suns leading by 7. Bledsoe outside. That's good.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Here is Bonner. After Eric Bledsoe's score,
He still talk shit. What you mean? He's like,
Bonner kicks to
he
Green.
was born to talk shit.
To the middle. Bonner
You better
shot
be lucky
good.
I don't live in
You know,
L.A.
they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you got to continue to go to the well.
Now here's Len, averaging 6 points per contest. Lewis outside. 6 on the shot clock.
Ooh, my nigga, nice.
Playing attack
Oh
mode
my
right inside.
goodness.
And you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the
Hesitation
and one.
broke
The
the double
Suns have
team.
made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Lewis.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today,
Oh shit,
no
the
different.
Walking Dead comes back on the
Here's
mark.
Mills. The shot is off.
Nigga, boy, you, ooh, shit, boy, you about, ooh, damn, ooh, shit. I can't even form words right now. But you don't suck. You
Group on
don't,
the floor.
you don't do
A
that.
different look
remember.
now for San Antonio. Suns leading by 12.
Patty Mills last season
I
had his
know.
best season ever. Really remade his body in the offseason, adding muscle, cutting down on his body fat. Already one of the quickest players in the league. He got even quicker.
You just don't swallow.
In its shooting guard. It is out there with Marquise
This
Morris.
shit got rated out
And
real
it's
fast.
Isaiah Thomas. And it's Tucker in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Tucker.
Give the ball back.
The 12-point lead, their biggest
Oh, this
of the
nigga
game.
want us
Lewis with the three.
play off me. Fuck your life,
Phoenix,
nigga.
no good that time either. And Mills getting quality minutes to back up point guard position.
Fuck you think this shit was? Nigga? You thought it was a game?
Playing in
Ain't no
China,
game,
his
nigga.
native Australia. It seems he's really solidified his place as an NBA player, Kevin, in part because he refocused on conditioning his body.
I fucking dunk on your whole
really
fucking team,
developed
nigga.
as an outside shooter, too.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Guys, it is hard to question that Patty Mills was instrumental in the Spurs title run. Getting in the best shape of his life was the key to his breakout season. As Coach Popovich said, he was a little fatty. He had too much junk in the trunk. He came back svelte and cut and understood you have to make better decisions. Point guard type decisions. Kevin?
Pop never one to hide his feelings, Doris. Thank you. Here's Leonard. Isaiah Thomas making his last shot.
Hey man, I'm gonna come out there looking like a fucking
Phoenix
bum.
grabs the miss. Lewis has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Yeah, the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story.
Swing 'em.
They're barely ahead of
But
that category,
I still
but
ain't hit.
when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swing. Boy, they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth
But they losing.
basketball.
They losing. They losing.
Yeah,
Shut up,
it's a
commentator.
strategy that has served
Give the ball,
them well
Thomas.
in
Give the
this
ball.
opening half, Clark.
Now, here
You
is
really gonna
Morris.
take that shot, Morris?
Averaging 10 points per contest. Lewis outside. Clock at 6.
Nigga, let me back this nigga down.
That one rolling around and rims out.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
They had no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop it from getting through.
Well, that was a good job. It could have been a quick bucket if he doesn't knock it out of bounds there.
And Duncan gets
I didn't
it
even
to
know
go
the ball
in.
got put in
Well, he
bounds.
doesn't waste too many of
They
those
fucked me
chances
up,
close
no.
to the basket.
Suns leading by 10.
What if I want to kill this
Thomas
zombie?
passes to Lewis.
Oh shit!
Goes up strong with one and flushes it down.
Oh
Now they're just going to
shit!
town